Hello. How's it going, friends? Guys, gals, non-binary pals, as Kenji loves to say. Hello, hello. Hello, my hero Zero. Hello, Fonk. No problem. You gotta go make dinner. It's time zones. Time zones. What's up, Taylor? How's it going? I have a little bit of coffee here, and Fonk's getting dinner, so it's like, you know. I have, I'm so tired today, no idea why. Hey, you know, it's Wednesday, my dude. It's what they say, right? Yeet. Yeah, that's just, you know. Fun fact about Cool Spot, Superplay named it 100th on its list of 100 best SNES games, and it sold 1 million copies. You know what the funny thing is about that? May have contributed to that 1 million. I don't know why I had it, but I did. Like an actual copy of it too, like not even my weird disc copier. Part of history. Yeah. Wow, wow. Yeah, it's like monumental franchises, like the 7-Up franchise of Cool Spot. Right up there in the annals of history of, you know, Yonoid, right? Annals or annals of history. It's too early in my video to start that. I do put these on YouTube. I think it's past 30 seconds, so it should be okay.
Hit it!
Anyways. I have, Taylor, I'm sorry, but I only get inspired by the best, you know? It's the best thing I can say. I have quite a collection of games, today. Some of which I'm looking at them right now, and it's a grab bag, you could say, right? I think there may be some good games today. I think there may be some bad games today. And even a correction that I have to actually issue. Already, like, amateur hour, I know. I've only been doing this for a week. Give me a break, people. But I already have to issue... Nope, not... That's... It's not quite at My Hero Zero. When we get around to it, I'll definitely make note of it. Let's take a look at our list as it stands. We have... Oh man, the cropping... Let's solve that. There. Bring that up a little bit there. Just scooch. Come on. There we go. We have quite the list already, for being honest. We've got number 1 with a bullet, you know? Cybernator. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. Super Tetris 2 and Bombless. I was hoping for better, but, you know, strong number 2, you know? Number 3, Super Ultra Baseball. Solid. Decent. Unfortunately, mid under these contexts, right? Could change. Who could say by the end of the day? Number 4, Ultraman, Towards the Future. I'll have more to say about that one later. And number 5, Super Godzilla. I have no further notes about Super Godzilla. You know, I really didn't expect that after literally the first episode of doing this, that my chat would already curse me to a game that's going to follow me to my grave already. Like in some weird alternate universe, someone's going to bury me with a copy of Super Godzilla already, you know? And, yeah, My Hero Zero, you're absolutely correct on that. Like, I found a bit in episode 1 somehow. Organically, which is nice. But also, like, fuck. Anyways. Want to play some video games? I'll play some video games today. You know. Try doing that. That's what we're here for. Let's take a look. If you may have missed yesterday, this is mostly talking to the VOD. I did a stream of Steam Next Fest games, demos that came out, and we found some good stuff. Like, frankly speaking, some incredible games that I really want to play when they first come out. Like, one of which being Caravan Sandwich, not like sandwich, but you know, like casting a spell witch. No witches in that game, but it's a good van. It's a really good van. Great vibes, incredible vibes, and I'm sure as My Hero Zero knows, still think about that big frogs. Those big frogs. I can only hope someday in my life I'll be able to see some big frogs like that. And the first game we played, like I Am Your Beast, Xavier Nelson Jr., Strange Scaffold, good stuff. Good stuff. Need some work, but good stuff. Good stuff. And then Victory Heat Rally Shakedown. That's a whack ass title, but great game. It's funny when I was reviewing that game on the stream after I'd finished yesterday. Boy, compression did that game no favors on through Twitch. But VOD's encoding literally as we speak through YouTube, so should show up sometime soon. Honestly, a good weekend of Key 3, lots of good games. Yeah, good stuff. Video games are not dead, right? Industry is a little shaky. maybe. Hey, shout outs to Taylor, because who's done some really great writing about Key 3 itself and what the experience was like going to Key 3. I read that yesterday when I had some time, and incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Keep that train going, Taylor. You're worth it. All right. The Super Nintendo. None of this other business. The Super Nintendo. A classic system, one might say, right? Let's take a look at our first game. Some people might have heard of this game. Features a little guy. I'm a big fan of little guy. Some might say this is the littlest guy. Actually, no, that's not true. How dare y'all make me cry after I curse with Pragmatic? I love y'all too. Yeah, look. It's all good. It's all good, Taylor. Number 6, calling it Funk. This is Super Punch-Out. Lil Mac returns to once again try to beat up Bald Bull and be the best little guy that there is. Funny enough, I always thought this Lil Mac was kind of a funny design because it's like, it ain't the Lil Mac from the first game with the black hair, you know, with the white trunks and the black tank top. Which, who boxes in a tank top? It's like, that's weird. I mentioned yesterday in the Steam Next Fest, we played that Punch Out alike, trying to invoke the spirit of Punch Out. Big boy boxing. I did not like that game, if I'm being very honest. Yeah, that game was less than palatable. So I immediately thought after that, I'm like, we need to fix this feeling, because that's unfair. Unfair to Punch Out as a series, as a whole. Lil Mac would be offended. So it's going through this thing of how to play. We'll go through it. I think I need to do this. Hold on 1 second. Does that help the crop? A little bit. Not really. That's fine. All right. Let's get started. Was it as racist? Big boy boxing or this game? We'll talk about it. Look, this game, a little problematic, right? This game may have some stereotypes in it. So, you know, content warning for that. It's not so much a content warning as much as it is like, so unfortunately a different time, right? Like, what year did this come out again? 1994. The mid-90s were not a kind time to anyone. In fact, I will... Shoutouts to Voidburger. She did an incredible video about the 90s. Tangentially, or adjacently, I should probably better say, about Phantasmagoria 2, Puzzle of Flesh, and long story short, TLDR, you know, like, it's an incredible deep dive about how vicious the 90s were to literally anyone who was a minority group. Especially people of different orientations. So, relatable, right? And then we have Super Punch Out. I'm not saying this game's racist. What I'm saying is this game may have stereotypes. That's all. Yeah, pro to big boy boxing. Maybe not racist. In fact, all those characters were white, so if anything, it's just exclusionary, I think. So, fine. What's up, Fixer Hard? Die. Gonna say that every time. No worries, you gotta lurk. And yeah, Funk, if you fell asleep yesterday, I don't blame you. I did 5 hours yesterday of Next Fest demos. I did not intend that. I really only wanted to go for like 2 and play like 3 games, but as it turns out, there's a lot of good video games out there. They just need to be shouted out, right? Oh, right. Speaking of shoutouts, I forgot you can do this. There we go. That's the first time actually doing a shout out on Twitch. All right. Super Punch Out. Let's get started. So I'm operating off an old game save that I have. And when I mean old, I mean like, I think I've had this game save of Super Punch Out since maybe the 2010s. Like, I've got everything unlocked, but you know, we'll go through the start. Just, you know, steering controls, right, left, knock a punch. Power on auto is a strange one. I always just left that at auto. I think that's like you actually have to hold a button to charge up your power punches or something like that. Do I know about the recent Super Punch-Out thing, Fonk? If you want a detail on there, I'm absolutely open to know what that is. Oh, the 2-player mode. Yeah. I've seen that. I think I watched the Giant Bomb folks do that. It seemed like a lot of fun. It's like you gotta hold on to like a couple buttons at like a couple screens, and then a person can like control the boss on the second controller or something like that, right? That's neat. Susan Minor Circuit. Gabby J! Yay! Classic sound bit. I don't have it on my soundboard. I should probably set that up. Surprisingly, not Glass Joe. Not the iconic Glass Joe punching bag that we all know and love. I have not played this in a very long time, I will note. Please be kind to my skills. What I do know is you just want to punch him in the face a lot until he does that. And then you can get some counters in. Which I'm already screwing up. But that's fine. Tira says it's tragic. What's tragic? It should be an important note during this. You do want to mash every button possible. Come on, buddy. Nope, that's a miss. That's alright. I think that would have been a win if I actually nailed that. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of these boss patterns. But yeah, let's make sure we mash, get our life back. Also notice Lil Mac is glowing. This makes his punches go blue, and they become way more powerful. 25 seconds is not bad. Did you not read the pre-win message? I didn't. J antidepressants ain't hitting like they used to? Damn. Oh god. Did I just beat up Jay on a bad day. Like, but also, you know, during the 90s, that should have been more available to him. You know what I'm saying? Compared to today, at least. Now, this is a bear. Taylor, I know you have a connection to bears that you take a lot of literal pride in, which I absolutely love. This boy's Canadian. Oh, should dodge that. Nope, that's... There we go, we got a counter. So, it's Punch-Out, right? Like, how you can't go wrong. The formula that we all know. You dodge, you duck, you punch. What more is there to say? Like, I love the addition of these rapid punches that I do by just tapping the super punch button as opposed to holding it to do the super big punch, right? Like, I love that even during the knockdown, I can button mash to like get life back or to like get extra punch power, you know? Like, there's a high score system in here now with like leaderboards and stuff. A new record. No, it's not that new. As you can see, 21 seconds. When I was a younger child, I was on one. I have no idea how I did that in 21 seconds. If I'm being honest, I was probably like a kid and I was using save states, if I'm being very honest. Mario Zero says, have people seen the one controller Punch-Out, Super Punch-Out GDQ speedrun? No, but I would like to. Please show me that later. Liv says, I love his little cross teeth, underused old Miyamoto art style flourish. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It's like something you think you'd only see on like Wario, right? Piston Hurricane. Notably, not the Japanese Piston Hurricane that we knew before. Or Piston Honda. Piston Honda? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I remember this being a little bit harder of a fight. But you know, standard mechanics are there. It's like the highs and lows, and you want to counter to the correct side, which I'm not doing right now. Oh, that's right. You can do like the speed punches also to the body, which is a lot of fun. That should do it. Great. A lot of the main mechanics are there, right? It's like you see them come in, you want to get the big counter punch in. Nope. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. I love that when you do a super punch, the animation for them flying back on the KO is a little bit different. Like as opposed to them just going the, you know, the wow, wow, wow kind of thing. Like actually like fly back into that turnbuckle, which is real fun. The little sounds are a good time. What's not to like, you know? Piston toilet, please. Please. Give these fighters some respect, fuck. New record. Probably not the top one, right? 8 seconds? What? What? What was I on at the time? I was just save states and younger. That's all. It was a different time. All right. Here comes... Look. Bald Bull. An icon, right? Maybe like the first person that I knew that actually came from Turkey when I was a young child. Admittedly, right? Self-admittedly. Absolutely a stereotype, right? Like did not need to be designed this way, but still an icon, right? There will be more stereotypes. But this was maybe like the first stereotype that we think of when you think of the Punch-Out series. A little problematic, but not a poor representation of what is probably one of the more menacing enemy protagonist boxers. Did they have to be Turkish? No. But I mean, like, come on. I think Bald Bull is an incredible, like, one of the best enemies in video games. Like, I would dare call them a boss even. I would call a lot of... Oh god, here we go. We missed it. We missed it! And that's terrifying every single time. Hakan is somehow less offensive? Yeah, you're right.
1, 2, 3, fight!
This is so much better than Big Boy Boxing, y'all. Like, that game is a crisis, unfortunately, compared to this. Like, I don't die after, like, oh gosh. I don't die after 3 hits. Great. Fantastic. Now comes the real test, right? Here we go. Perfect.
You did a great job, Street Fighter.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hit it!
Look at this little Mac. That's a great looking little Mac. It's not the Lil Mac that everyone knows, but it's a good looking Lil Mac, right? He just didn't dye his hair today or something, but I mean, like, come on. 9 seconds on Bald Bull. Holy shit. Cheat codes? I don't know, maybe. Maybe when I was a kid. I don't think so. I don't know any cheats for this game. Are there cheats for this game even? Like, That's wild. This game still feels great. There's a lot to be said about... There's a lot to be said about how it controls, right? They got it right the first time in the first game. But, you know, even with some changes in this game, like, you don't have the, like, little weird block dodge that you do from the first game, which I never knew how to really apply. I love how this game looks. The big, bright sprites, the colors, you know. Like, a showcase for Super Nintendo, frankly speaking, in my opinion. Like, in the same way that the first game was with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to the NES, right? Speaking of stereotypes, look. Bob Marley, national Jamaican treasure, right? Did they need to do this? No. God, I hope Super Punch-Out doesn't get me canceled. What? Why does he make those sounds? Even I don't know? Something I love about this game is not the racism. But something I love about this game is the counterpunch system. That was also in the first game, but it wasn't as obvious, I'll say. Like, the counterpunching system often got you oh gosh. Is how you got stars to do uppercuts in the last game. In this game, there's no star system. But it definitely does, like, a lot of damage. And something that I haven't really seen yet out of this game is... That was easy. Easy. Sorry to Bob Marley fans. One love. But something that I haven't seen yet in this game is that if you get enough counter punches... This is probably how I got all those times that I got when I was a kid. Because I spent all the time trying to figure it out. But, like, if you get enough counter punches in a row on these fights, usually bosses will enter, like, some stun state. And then from there, you could just do, like, one punch and knock them out immediately. And it surprisingly doesn't take that many. I think maybe at most you need to get, like, under 5 of them even. And you can get, like, an instant knockout. And usually you don't need to get, like, 3 knockouts in most of the cases. Yeah, My Hero Zero. Yeah, it's like instant KOs, right? Like, I don't know if here's the other thing about this. It's like those stun states are obviously, like, programmed in the game to do that. But, like, whether or not the game programmatically said, or they programmatically put it in to say, like, if you do X, Y, and Z, you're going to win this fight, like, instantly, right? I'm actually not sure. Because, like, 8 seconds? Are you kidding me? Like, that's like a flash in the pan, right? But if you figure it out, like, I mean, I would love to see someone do, like, yeah, like a non-tool assisted speed run of this game. Speaking of more stereotypes, I have a particular relation to this stereotype, of course. I love Bruce Lee. I love Kung Fu movies. I love Kung Fu, period. Not the David Carradine stuff. That's a different story. But, like, got a duck. I missed it. It's okay. But look, like, as cartoonishly stereotypical as this stuff is, it is. Is this any worse than, like, putting Fei Long in Street Fighter, you know? Like, maybe. But by how much? Who could say? I certainly don't want to be the arbiter of that, but do I still love how this game looks? Absolutely. Oh gosh. There we go. This game also sounds great. Like the first game's soundtrack is also legendary. Oh gosh. I don't think this game's any slouch. Again, people will have, you know, opinions about people will have opinions about, you know, oh, there it is. There's a sun state I was talking about. Great. I was on a third knockout anyways, so it's fine. People have opinions about the way that Super Nintendo sounds, right? Like it's a little dullish sounding at times. Super Godzilla has that real sad ass tuba. But at the same time, like, did we think that back in the day? Or did we only have, like, okay. Chat, you let me know if this is a hot take or not, okay? Did we only think that Super Nintendo sounded bad at times because we had the Sega Genesis? Or the Mega Drive for the people overseas, you know? Sounded, which, you know, that Mega Drive chip sounded incredible. But it was also like the tiniest bees in a can sounding sound chip ever made. Which, as it turns out, sounded also really good. So, like, no shade, right? God, that was a terrible time in comparison, but that's okay. Look, I love pro wrestling. Turning into a boxer? Sure. Sure. Why not? Big fan of Death Triangle and Penta in them. But like, hey. Oh gosh. Great. Oh. Yep, that's... I forgot you can actually block up too on this. I don't remember if you could do that in the last game. I love the faces that they make when you hit them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know what else to say about this game.
Fight!
It's incredible. I think it's funny that he's got a little arrow on his head that you want to hit. Ouch. Shit. It's alright.
1, 2. Fight!
Got him. I think that's it.
1, 2, 3.
One more to go.
Fight!
Great. That's great.
Knockout!
Even this crowd looks half decent, you know? Although, I will say, I do miss Mario as the referee. Right? Like this referee, like, I actually think it's... I think it's actually kind of incredible that this game actually has, like, voice acting, right? Not a common thing you see in this era of video games, right? Like actual vocalized voice lines, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the original Punch Out and Mario referee going burp, 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 right? Like, that's iconic, right? But like, has anyone actually ever noted the fact that this game, like, we actually have someone saying like knockout and like doing counts and like actually like that's kind of neat, right? Like, we didn't really see that much. Ah, yes, Mr. Sandman. A classic. Myers says SNES was cooking with the graphics. Yeah. Yeah. Like, the art direction is... it's impeccable. Also, like, I would also say, like, also this is like the prime of when boxing was like popular as well. So like if you ask me today, like what the aesthetic of boxing is, like I will just roll my eyes behind my head, right? Like this game came out again, like 1994. And also when you think about like Mike Tyson's Punch Out, right? Like the prime of like boxing era, right? Before we really got like, I mean, we knew boxing was corrupt back then too. But yeah, you're right. It felt bigger than life, right? And these bosses, just like in the first Punch-Out game, everyone felt bigger than life because you're a little man. You're just a little guy, right? And we're not talking about that NES Punch-Out game, but like it's funny to think that Mike Tyson is still like the ultimate boss. But like all these bosses, still incredible, right? I think it's really fun that I'm actually not going to do this fight, but I think something that maybe some people don't see a lot is some of these later circuits and just how weird some of the bosses get. Tara says this game was probably an awakening for many managers. Why not? Why not? Speaking of which, look at this. Narcissus Prince. You all seen this before? Again, it's like once you get past like, you know, the hallmarks of the last game, Mr. Sandman, Bald Bull, classics, Bear Hugger, that was new, but it was also like, look at this big bear man. Incredible, he just wants to give you a hug. But then you get into like the later stages, which I don't think a lot of people actually saw. And if you did, you were probably a sicko, right? Like this guy right here. And like this Vega-ass motherfucker without the mask. But it's like same vibes, right? It's also not from Spain, but hey. I didn't know what a twink was at this time. Did you? Stupid sexy nurses. Thanks, Taylor.
Narcissus Prince.
Hey, what's up, Wacky Deli?
Fight.
I just love the idea that we have a boss that's like, don't hit me in the face. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Do I remember how to fight him? I have no clue. I want to say I have to get a counter punch somewhere. Which I should be getting stomach hits there. Oh, I should have in the head there. Okay. Nope, that should be the other side. Oh my god. There we go. Now he's pissed. Oh god, he's so much faster. I will probably not get past this fight. I'm being honest. Nope, should be their side. Should. Oh my god. Like, I love that this game was a building on the formula of the last game in a really significant way, right? Oh god. He takes so much damage, which is hilarious when you hit him in the head. Gotta counter punch. Gotta get a counter punch. Nope. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. Oh god. Get him. Get him. Perfect. Also, my headcanon, this is Nestor. What did you have against Nestor, Wacky Ducky? Oh gosh. Great, great, we did it. I didn't think I was going to win that. Like the waist up on Narcissus, I'm like, that is incorrect. No way. It's just a pretty boy. Super Punch Out hit sprites led directly to hit stalkers or Darkstalkers hit sprites. Sure. Why not? Boy, did I love some Darkstalkers. Unfortunately, not on the Super Nintendo. Not that it should be. It would probably look really terrible. Wacky, yes, I think the old man is next. Speaking of more stereotypes. Look. I might be Chinese, but like it doesn't mean I'm enabling this. It doesn't mean I think this is right. Okay. However, big however. He has a stick. My boy here has a bow staff. He also has this mechanic where he goes left and right when you hit him, so you have to get him in a certain way so that he can, like, oh my god. Otherwise you can't hit him on the opposite side. Look at his dodges. Gosh, oh gosh.
1, 2, 3. Fight!
And like, sometimes you just literally can't hit him when he's high or low because he's just in a different position. It's like, you're not gonna see that in Punch-Out 1 with Mike Tyson and stuff, right? Like, man.
1, 2, 3. Fight!
It's incredible. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Stop it. Please stop it. Okay, we're still working it. Nope. Rough. Rough! It's rough stuff. And like the bosses only get weirder from here, right? Like, god damn you. Like Carlo. God damn you. He old, he tired, he bitch slap. Yeah, like, you don't care. You know, I hear a lot of how people don't like this game sometimes. I don't know what they're talking about. I think it's pretty special. In fact, I think it deserves to be, at the very least, in the top 5 of the greatest Super Nintendo games of all time. Where? Well, we should decide. We have five games on this list already. What's up, Slack? Oh god, Slackner with a raid.
Slackinator just
Thank you.
rated 64 viewers.
What's up to the Slackner? Oh, look at these follows. Evil of Doom. How's it going? Thank you for rating and showing off my. You were. This is the first time I've ever been rated, so slap it. Yeah, look. Hey, look. As a bass player, I know. I might say I have to tolerate people saying slap at a bass. I'm still smiling, as you can see. Bass players know what's up. Thanks for the raid for the 64 viewers. If you want to let me know what you were playing, I would love to know. Or what you were streaming. If you're new here, I will let you know that this is welcome, first and foremost. My name is Russ RJ Lee. If you are new here, I will tell you what we are doing is we are ranking almost every Super Nintendo game. And as you can see, we just got started. This is episode 2 of who knows how many. But we've got 5 on the list, and we just finished playing Super Punch-Out. And we were just about to get into delegation to say, like, hey, could it possibly be one of the top 5 best Super Nintendo games of all time? I think it has a pretty good chance. Suckener says, we were playing Battletoads, but mainly NES and some NES. Oh no. So that means you're getting your Battle Maniacs on, if I'm not mistaken. Which, incredible looking video game. But kind of like a lot of Battletoads games, how do you think that they feel? Game feel. Big points here. I love a game with good game feel. Is Battletoads good game feel? I mean, hey, I'm gonna rank it someday for the Super Nintendo. I'm gonna rank Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, but you know, who could say where it ends up on this list? Rocket says, I really can't decide if Super Punch-Out is better than Super Godzilla. Yay. I just played it, but you know, we'll see. His computer says, good God, something is worse than Ultraman? Oh. I will point out, good time to point out. If you're new here, well, thank you for the follows, first and foremost. I'm trying to get to 50 so I can get to affiliate status. Secondly, all of my streams I've been archiving here. youtube.com/@RJLee, where maybe this computer, you could see the first inaugural episode where I played Super Godzilla, a game that is indeed worse than Ultraman Towards the Future. North American release 1991, very specifically. We'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that. First, Super Punch-Out. Where does it go? Let's do the science. Suckener says, Battletoads feels better the more you play, and double tap to run takes a bit. Yeah. My first recollection of that game is that the only way to really get through it is you have to get good at doing the double tap dash and headbutt. Because trying to take those enemies head on with just your normal punches, like, don't get me wrong, I love seeing the big fist get real big and the boot get real big. That's what the Battletoads do. But you gotta win that game with that headbutt or you're toast. Especially with the NES game. If you don't get your headbutt down and you don't get on that dragon in the first stage, game over. Super Punch-Out. Is it better than Super Godzilla? Abso-fucking-lutely. My God. Is Super Punch-Out better than Ultraman Towards the Future? Absolutely. Without a bullet. Without question. No notes. Is Super Punch-Out better than Super Ultra Baseball? I love Super Ultra Baseball. Those powers are fun. Do you like RBI Baseball? I do. Perfectly good clone. Something to be said about, you know, we have to be subjective here, or objective, please. Baseball games can be hard to play because they are very long games. And there's only one music track in that game while you're playing. and it's going to get on your nerves. Guaranteed. However, that game got a fastball that turns you Super Saiyan. It is literally marked SSFB, which I'm calling it Super Saiyan fastball. And it turns into like a fire effect. You throw it and it goes like it's, and you can't hit it. You can't hit it. You throw pitches that do weird back and forth zigzags. You can hit the ball and it turns to a bomb and it blows up other players to make them drop it. Like, it's incredible. But Super Punch-Out is still a better game than Super Ultra Baseball. Wheel of Doom, first time chatter. Super Punch-Out is S tier. I'm inclined to agree. That's why I also think it is better than Super Tetris plus Bombless. Which also, I would note, it will always note, still surprised how terrible that Tetris game feels. In fact, I thought about it a lot more overnight. And I know why it actually feels so mushy that it is. Because I actually, I had to load it up again. I was that surprised. I loaded it up again on my own time outside the stream. And I was like, I know why this sucks. I know why this feels bad. Because when you move the pieces with the D-pad, which hey, I'm not using a Super Nintendo pad. Surprise, right? But like, there is a lot of animation frames between moving a piece, even just like one nudge back and forth. And with those animation frames, that's why I get locked in when I'm tapping the D-pad, like left and right, as many times as I'm trying to nudge it, right? But because it has animation frames in between, it's not, first off, it's not really buffering that movement very well. And because there's too much animation between, there's literally animation priority before I can move the goddamn pieces unless I'm holding the button. In which, what if I just want to move it like 1 or 2 spaces, right? It doesn't queue input. Not very well, I'll tell you that much. Want to try it out at home? Definitely go home and get it. However, still a number 2 game. Not because there's 2. Not because, which still, again, they made a sequel to Tetris. Holy. Incredible. However, even as shit as that Tetris part is of this game, Bombless, incredible. Incredible. If that was just a game on its own, it's so good, it makes up for the Super Tetris, right? Cybernator. Assault Suits Vulcan, as it's known in Japan, of the Assault Suits franchise. Sequel to Assault Suit Lanos, or Target Earth, if you have a Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. I love this game. I think this game is a top tier Super Nintendo game. Incredible graphics. Super Punch-Out also has super incredible graphics. I would also say even striking to look at times with Cybernator. Remember when we were on that one stage that was like the space base that's like falling to the Earth or to the planet, and you're like fighting like this boss as it's falling, and then once you blow up that boss, you have to like destroy the jet engines that are pushing that meteor towards Earth. Cinematic even. And like when you fall, you don't have like jets or anything like that, and you're like falling to the Earth because you just saved it from this meteor falling down. And then like your home base ship comes and swoops in to like save you because you land on that, and then like the ship like crash lands on the planet, and then you have a boss rival fight with a guy. It's like, it's incredible storytelling. But also, I played that game in Japanese when I was a kid, and I had no idea what any of that stuff was. I love mechs. And that game felt like incredible mechs, right? Specifically mechs, not like mecha, like westernized mechs. Which is also interesting because it's a game from Japan, right? Maybe a Messiah, a Japanese developer. But Super Punch-Out I love Super Punch Out. I love the way this game looks. I love the way this game sounds. I think I would go as far as to say I think Super Punch Out is underrated for the Super Nintendo. Is that a hot take? Maybe. Do I just have a lot of nostalgia for it? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this list will be as such. But it's my list. Super Punch Out's our new number 1. Congratulations. I think Super Punch Out is really good. I think it still feels really good. I still think it is highly problematic. I still think it has issues with its representation of some cultures. So sorry to Jamaica and some of those Chinese stereotypes are a lot. Fox says, just found out Frank Bruno boxing beat Punch Out to console by 2 years. I don't know what that is. If you want to let me know what that is later, absolutely let me know. It's an arcade game, but it's Frank Bruno, said Tyson. Oh, well. Thank God we're not looking at arcade games today. Until you're right, I do love a nuclear take. I mean, that's not fair. I don't think I have that controversial takes. But is that just a sign of... Is that like a relativity, you know? Where it's like, all my takes suck and therefore are all nuclear, but because I think they're fine, I don't think they're nuclear. It's not me that's the problem, it's the children.
Hit it!
Yeah, I think that's right.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real!
Thank you, DMX. Don't come my home. Not without my consent, please. I'd love to meet DMX. I think that would be a lot of fun. He doesn't know what the internet is, so he'd probably never find me. Anyways. Moving on. Let's take a look at our second game, shall we? He's also dead. That's true. RIP to a real one.
It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen.
Thank you. All right. The next game on the list. Again, I have to issue a correction, an apology for Ultraman Towards the Future, which we played on our last episode. That game was bad. We don't need to retread that. We know. That game is god awful in a way that's special, even. But also, we played the North American release, okay? When I was growing up, the version that I had was the Japanese version. I thought at the time, hey, let's just play a North American one. More stuff will probably be in English. It'll be easier for the stream to parse. You know, I won't have to like second guess things. I had not revisited in a very long time, so it should just be an easier thing. I did say at the beginning of my stream last time that I would try to lean on versions that I had growing up. But, you know, I was going to play it pretty fast and loose to say, do either or, right? I made an incorrect assumption about Ultraman Towards the Future because there are two versions of that game, North American version and then the Japanese version of the game. When you look at them in the catalogs, they're under the same listing, you could say. However, the games are different. Significantly different? Well, we'll see. But different enough that they are even apparently based on different Ultra persons. Like, Ultraman Towards the Future is an actual Sentai series on its own that this North American release was based on. And then you have Ultraman Japan release that was based on the last version of Ultraman. Had no idea. Let's take a look. I will also give a warning that this game may feature quite a bit of flashing at the gate. This is Ultraman Japan release from 1990 from Bandai, built by Subaraya Productions. This music. This computer says, which kind of shitty janky one that's kind of a horrible stilted fighting game on a really wide stage. Oh, you found it. We're here. That's what this is. This music, pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Enjoyable. Fun, jaunty. I love the way that these bosses are coming in and out and how they kind of look like dog shit. If I'm not gonna... Look at this guy. We'll maybe see him later. Let's get right in there. Look at this boy. This smiley, wonderful sea creature. 50 meters tall. Liv, you were right. In the last game, it was not in metric when it came to the heights. What's up, Dull Focus? Damn, is this another Godzilla? Thank God, no. This is another Ultraman. You might also be asking, am I just front-loading a lot of Sentai bullshit into my list? No, that's not the intention. Again, issuing a correction. Making things right. It's a different version of the game. I have to see it. I apologize. This is a different Ultraman. This is a different boss. Controls, exactly the same. The jump kick, still the only worthwhile move. The kick looks different, but is a really funny looking front kick. Punch, still dog shit. The meters, a little bit different. Notably, that you see at the bottom. Fun little beam attack. Okay, that barely did any damage. As normal, the only viable moves here we have are the kicks. We can still do all these front rolls and cartwheel or handstand. Or what am I talking about? Backflips. But still, it's the jump kick. Beam attacks, still good. Threw like a frisbee at that guy. The jump attack, if you don't land it right and you land on their head or something, you still take a lot of damage. The game is too loud. I can change that. Let's turn that down just a touch. Is that a little better? That probably sounds a little bit better. It's not. It's still clipping a little bit. Let's turn that down a bit more. Yeah, it's a little trebly, a little high in the treble. That's probably better. Every sound is like at the highest range. Right. Let's take care of Bemular here. You know, this game still operates the same way. You have to get a full energy meter to do the last special attack to try to take them out. It's still kind of loud. Jeez. I apologize. It's minus 7 dB, hopefully. Oh, that's still in the yellows. My God. This game. How's that? Let me know. It's just like the worst sound effects that make it definitely unpleasant. Okay, better. Good. Great finish. He did the thing. He did the attack. Do the finish. This is what I remember. Also, this sound effect I remember. Fantastic. I like the fact that he does the Ultraman iconic move. That's what you want. That's what you sign up for. And the doop kind of sound he does when he goes up. It's way better than the last game we played when he goes, ha! That's... Ugh, ugh. But you are right. This game definitely sounds bad. This game sounds... Maybe I was too entranced by how bad everything else was in the last game. But like, this game sounds worse. Like, I don't recall everything being this high the register the entire goddamn time. Let's do one more. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to warn people more when that happens. Telesdon here. You know, not that much different, right? It's kind of like, what if the Michelin Man was a kaiju lizard? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Those hitboxes, still terrible. You could be pretty much right in there, touching and not do anything. Great, great. I did a throw. Everything still has the worst amount of animation priority on it you can imagine. Come on. Please. I just want to... Yes. Yes, perfect. No, well... Okay. Please, just take these kicks. Great. We're doing great. Still very questionable if I should be using my special abilities or not, because you have to do this. Fantastic. We're great. We're so good at this game.
That's it, buddy. You have fished of God.
Whoop. It's so crunchy. It's great. It's like, I'm almost half considering putting like a low pass filter on this game capture because it's so bad. Just to like give it a bass boost or something, you know, like. Oh, hey, My Hero Zero. I'm not going to reiterate. Oh, apologies. Apologies for flashing. I apologize. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I said I'd warn people beforehand. New music. We're at the UN, apparently. Oh gosh. I like the design of Jamra, okay? Yes. Yes, dull focus. It's got like should probably see a chiropractor or something, or a physiotherapist about his lack of a neck. It's like, should really get that posture taken care of, you know? Oh gosh, oh gosh. I don't know why Ultraman sometimes turns around like that. Come on, please. I just... The rest of the chance. Apologies. He's built like that fuzzy two-shaped guy from Looney Tunes. You're actually right. It's like the guy that like chases Bugs Bunny around. Same energy, that's for sure. Because I don't think that guy like breathes fire and has like little claw arms. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry, Taylor. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Come on. You know, thankfully, life bar still down from where we more or less last had them. Jump kick still the only viable move here. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh gosh. We're almost there. We're almost there. I don't know. Why'd I use the kick? Well, I shouldn't be using the punch. The punch is bad. That fire apparently doesn't end there either. Okay. I didn't think I'd get stuck on this guy. Oh my god. Please. Please. Just... Okay, this is fine. I'm fine with the trades. I'm fine. Just one more. Oh no, we need energy. Oh no. Oh no. Just jump. Just get out of there. Just get out of there. Shit. This is not good, guys. This is not good. This is terrible. Please, just give me... This music is awful. That was Ultraman. 1990. An assault on the senses. Truly. Like... I took a shower today and I feel gross now. Like, I feel like I need to, like... lie down? Computer says there's a DC Looney Tunes crossover comic where Harley Quinn meets Gossamer. Thank you for sharing. And yes, My Hero Zero. That game was bad. God, I need to get that off the screen. That red off the menu just... I apologize to anyone that has issues with like flashing lights and stuff. That was far worse than I've ever seen today for most of the games that we've played so far, for sure. This computer also says, I refuse to believe that Godzilla is worse than that. Well, hey, look. That's what we're here to do. Gotta get back in it. Let's get a reset. Let's get a drink. Coffee. This is not actual hydration. Try to just get our nerves back after that. Because that was intense, to say the least. Wow. Ultraman, Japan, 1990. Is it worse than Super Godzilla? 1993. I will say this. Super Godzilla did not feel like an assault on my senses. You know? It wasn't like debilitating me at every goddamn moment. With the sound, with its visuals. I have no idea where the other Ultraman show actually aired in the States, though. I don't know if it even did. Might have been Japan only. As far as let's take a look at Wikipedia really quick. Oh, I hate the fact that Google categorizes Ultraman Towards the Future as a fighting game. That just feels wrong. It just feels terrible. Ultraman Towards the Future, released in Japan as Ultraman. It's a fighting game, yada 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 yada. It is based on the TV series Ultraman, with the Japanese version being based on the 1966 series, and the North American version being based on the contemporary Towards the Future series. Towards the Future being one season, 13 episodes, which were released from January 4th to March 28th of 1992. That being a 1991 game, so, you know, before it came out even. Impressive. But bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Let me see what you sent me, Liv. I have no idea. Sorry, what are you referencing, Liv? I'm not sure. Towards the Future was a co-production with an Australian broadcaster that never ended up airing in Australia. Interesting. Oh, so yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because now I'm looking at this Ultraman Towards the Future. Released in Japan as Ultraman Great. Or, sorry. Ultraman Guretto. Guretto? That's probably not how you pronounce that. There's a little accent on the E. I'm not sure how to do that. Japanese Australian tokusatsu science fiction television series. Wow. Yeah, look at all these white people names for the cast, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, my Hero Zero, you got that right. It's Ultraman. Great. Let's get this game on the list. I want to be done with Ultraman. Again, had to issue the correction. This game worse than Super Godzilla. You know, Super Godzilla did not make me want to physically, like, feel ill through its visuals and audio. However, but Super Godzilla gives me trauma. It's like death by 1,000 paper cuts, that game. Did I like its music and stuff? Kinda, actually, if I'm being honest. The sad tuba sounds like dog shit. I still laugh about it today, though, and that gives me a little bit of joy. The main Godzilla theme sounds good. Instrumentation, surprisingly good. Also using the Super Nintendo chip, which is incredible. All the other music is terrible, though. Everything else about that game is terrible. It's like literally being stuck in the waiting room of hell, not knowing what is on the other side. Ultraman, Japan release, 1990, is a better game than Super Godzilla. I believe this to be true. Now they're real. Now it gets real. Is Ultraman worse than Ultraman Towards the Future? Or is it better? I didn't feel this assaulted when I was playing Ultraman Towards the Future. Did I somehow blank that out of my mind as I was playing it? I don't know. But I know how I feel right now. Gameplay, still terrible. The moves, still way too much animation priority on literally everything. It's upsetting. I can't believe I actually died there, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I tested the game out the other day because I was like, oh no, I screwed up. There's another Ultraman game. But it's like, I got past Jimiro. You didn't even see the next sicko boss that's after that? It's like this little like ball. It looked like I was fighting a koosh ball. I'm actually disappointed that we lost because we didn't get to see it today. Could I go back and do more? I could. But I won't. No. I refuse. In fact, I will not put you at home through that. I'm doing us all a favor here. However, please go look up like a long play or something of this little guy. This little freak. You're literally like fighting a koosh ball that has like protrusions. And they like have little antennas that stick out of them. And they shoot like different attacks at you. Also does like this like Sonic spinball spin dash attack at you and like bounces through the air. It has anti-air? What? It is a fighting game. Fuck. Is Ultraman Towards the Future a better game than Ultraman 1990? It is. It is. I didn't feel... Well, hold on. I didn't feel as physically ill playing Ultraman Towards the Future. But this game, immediate. The time to sick ratio, extremely high. Oh, hey, Taylor. Welcome back. You know, like, it's good. It's good that you miss this. I would say, you know, for the betterment. I apologize. I apologize to you, all you people, and the people at home. You had to see Ultraman 1990. I apologize for the correction that I had to make. Humility is key here. Congratulations, Ultraman Japan. You're number 6. Apologies, Super Godzilla. You're still dog shit and worse. So, like, I'm not even, like, can't be later at that point anymore. Next game on our list, Punisher Super Godzilla. Yeah. Man, what if Godzilla was just like, Metal Gear Solid 5, right? And like, oh, what game was it where you could play as like another kind of beast or monster of sorts, and like no one, like no other NPCs in the game acknowledge it, and they still use like normal English speaking or whatever localization like dialogue at you, but you just respawn it back in like monster grunts and stuff like that. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I have to go back and check. Anyways, the next game on our list, hopefully something a little more pleasing. Let me just find it here real quick. God, get this Ultraman off my screen. Let's go back to the gameplay, shall we? This game requested, first fan request of the day, of the series. Incredible. Already so much better to look at. My God. Let me know if the volume is still okay, because we're not listening to Ultraman anymore. This is Super Bowling for the Super Nintendo. Created in 1992, I believe. This is requested. Look at these crowd members. Look at this swole boy. Super quiet now? Okay. How's that? Back up to full. Kind of. Yeah, this game actually has like EQ to it. This game was requested by Wacky Deli. Shoutouts to Abby Russell's Discord for this one. And all the sweeties there. Love y'all. You're all the best. Wacky Deli requested this, and I thought it was really funny that he mentioned, or they mentioned, so apologies. Not quite sure on that one. Never double checked. Wacky Deli mentioned this to me as a game that they would always play whenever they were stressed out. Oh, there you are. Hey, Wacky Deli. Love this game. I also have some history in this game. This is a game that I would love to play just to like chill out, knock out a nice 10 minutes of gaming. You know, just do a little bowling. It's casual fun. I would even almost call it cozy, even if it's not giving off like the coziest of vibes. Let's get in there. I should read the manual for this game. I'll check it out. I don't think I've ever seen it. Again, never actually... Sorry, I'll be specific. I didn't actually own the cart of this. This was definitely a floppy disk game that I got on my special Super Nintendo. So I didn't have manuals for any of the games that I had on floppy disk, for sure. Made by American Technos. The River City Ransom people, you may recall. I know there's practice mode, obviously it's just practice. Turkey Bowl, as far as I can remember, is just bowling, normal bowling frames. Golf mode, we'll get there. Let's do a little normal bowling just to start off. 4 characters. Got this swole boy. Got this swole boy. Got this lady. Got this other lady. Diversity. 1992. Who'd have thunk it? Maybe not a lot of diversity, if we're being honest. Like, I don't see myself in there, but hey, fun to look at still, right? Change different weight on your ball, which does have gameplay ramifications. Like, it actually feels like just character profiles. Please link me that in the Discord, please, please. Different weight on ball does have, you know, like momentum when you throw the ball. It like affects your power, obviously. But also like will affect spin and stuff. I always found the right bounce. Like, it's easy for me just to like pick the last one in terms of like, you know, its weight, but like, you know, I want to be able to put a little English on it. So I like choosing 13. It's also like, hey, it's a black ball. Bowling balls are black. That's why I picked it as a kid. Oil, very important for making the ball spin. Definitely go maximum on that. Select level, I just chose normal. As a child. Taylor asks, did this game walk so Wii bowling could run? Possibly. I would note this is not the only bowling game that came out before, you know, the Wii did. PBA Championship Bowling for the PlayStation 1 with Parker Bowen on the cover. If anyone has any idea what I'm talking about, like, if you know, you know, but also, like, I apologize. I'm old. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. The music screens mute me putting a podcast? A little. Let's do some bowling. You can use LB, RB to change that little arrow up there to go left and right for like where you want to initially aim for. I kind of know how to bowl. So like, let's set our spin to like fairly high, right? Great. Great start. Great start. Cool. Would have loved to strike, but hey. I think one of the funny things about this game is like the spin actually like it matters quite a bit. And how hard you throw, like it's tempting to just like pick, god damn it, just to pick like maximum power every throw or maximum spin every throw, but like you actually don't want to do that if you don't have to. But if you don't put enough juice on it, yeah, like you're gonna gut her out, just like that. Bummer. Look at these fun animations. There's like a whole bunch of them if you get like, you know, a strike or whatnot too. That's way too much. That's way too much. Let's try it again. I like that you can like move to adjust left and right even after you throw it. Or after you hit the button to throw it. So like if I, you know, put too much spin, I can say, hey, do like less, right? Liv says, I kind of love that you have Anime Pro Tag, Newspaper Comic Crowd, Mr. Burns, two pages. Yeah, like, look at this bird in the top corner. It's having fun. Like the animation is like sparse, if we're being honest, right? But it looks fun. Every bit of the design looks fun in this game. This intense anticipation of this guy waiting for the ball to hit, you know? Come on, just give me a strike. Please, just give me a strike. A lot of spares today. A lot of spares. How do we not have a bowling roguelike yet? That's a great point, Taylor. We have like roguelike golf, don't we? Am I mistaking that? And I'm making that up in my head? Come on. We're gonna do one frame of this, so. Come on, baby. I don't recall the physics of this game being so bad when it comes to the pins. Why are they so bad? Why am I so bad at this game? Great. Spare. Time Crisis, but for bowling? Yeah, I'll play that. Yuko's Island Delivery? That was pinball, right? Right? Thank you. Okay. God, it's too much spin. Bummer, man. Let's try to go little spin. That's not enough. As you can tell, like, the pins seem to, like, not have a huge amount of, Great! Finally! On the last one, of course. No problem. I know if you get, like, a turkey, like, an actual turkey will show up, of course. Just like at the bowling alley, right? Like, all those, like, fun, garbage-ass animations that play on, like, those TV screens above, you know? Like, it does that here, too, right? Am I good enough to get a turkey? Like, probably not. But it does it. I know it does it. Please take my word for it. Of course. Of course. That empty bowling alley. Yeah. Just a little spin. Come on. Come on. Yes. Perfect. Great. No problem. No problem. Yeah. All right. All right. That's it. You know, that's it. You just ditto bowling. Like, I'm not getting that high a score. And that's it. You're done. Then you can put down the game and go on your merry day, right? Like, just a nice, breezy, quaint experience. Bright, cheery. More do you need? Better than real bowling, if you ask me. Like, I come out way less sore out of that this experience, where like my hand doesn't feel like it's falling off my bones, you know? Anxiety I play super bowling, and I'm done. Yeah, fantastic. A+, no notes. Let's look at this golf mode, though. Golf mode. You want to talk about video gaming? You like puzzles? I like puzzles. It's the same thing. Actually, I should have picked a different character, but that's okay. Whatever. I love puzzles. What if puzzles were bowling, though? You ever think about that? So yeah, like the idea is, yeah, you just got to clear the frame, right? Easy. But like, how you approach it, how you hit it, it's gonna take some practice, right? Like this one, you obviously gotta like hit the side of it, right? And yeah, different music. This one doesn't feel as, and like that's the other thing too, right? Like it's like, remember when we're playing Super Ultra Baseball, and this goes again for like many other baseball games, right? Where it's like the game is so long. It's so like excruciatingly long. Wow, Simon the Gamer. Let's take care of that, shall we? It's like, no, I don't. Let's report. One moment, please. Thank you. The emoji work is incredible. Great, that's taken care of. But yeah, like bowling, super short, pleasant experience. You know, you can like speed through it. Like actual bowling takes obviously way longer, right? But like this, it's like short enough time where like that music doesn't get like grating in your head necessarily, right? Let's hope this works. Oh, come on. You don't get a second try, by the way. It's like you actually go through like a course, right? Like you see here, hole 1, part 2, yada yada yada. Like you get like enough shots to get through the par or whatever, and like the ones you hit are the ones you hit. Kind of like real golf, I guess you could say. But like ideally you want to get it a hole in 1, right? Alright, let's take a look here. Probably want to do this, right? Hit this side so that 4 hits the 6. I also appreciate, you know, it gives you like that overview of what pins are left, just like real bowling. Come on, baby. Let's go. Perfect. Hole in one.
It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen.
Nobody blink! You proved yourself!
Thank you, Street Fighter 3 Alpha announcer. Thank you. This one, I have no idea. I'm just going to throw it right down the gutter. See what happens. Well, not the gutter, but the middle. No idea. No idea. Great. Still got the part. Should be easy, you know. Right down the middle. Great. Great. These do get way harder. And also, like, again, the physics on these, questionable. Very questionable. The pins don't seem to like they're 2D sprites, remember? Like, they're not 3D objects, so they kind of just do this and then that's it. They'll rebound off the side a little bit, but like, not that much. Sure. Whatever. Come on. Like, just hitting it off the side. I have no idea how you get it, like, to go literally sideways. It just seems impossible. It can be done. I'm sure someone has done it. An unfortunate bogey, to say the least. This one, basically normal bowling. Basically. That's not a good throw, though. Well, hey, I'll still take it. Great. Still at -1. Let's see if we can actually get this off the sides. Ooh, hold on. It's a poor throw. Let's give it a little left stuff, just to be sure. Oh, that's not it. But we can readjust, right? Like, and like step a little bit off the side. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Can't back out now. Okay, great. Great. Fantastic. As it turns out, hitting a meter is still really hard. I think this might be the last hole. Or it might be 18. I can't remember. We'll see. This will be the last one we do. I screwed that up. It's fine. This mode, obviously, a little more stressful than the normal bowling mode. However, that's bullshit. Come on, it was right there. Okay, so that was the last one. You know, we kind of breezed through that, but that's fine. Why don't you play or practice or golf mode? We just did golf mode video game. You don't need to tell me. You know, if I... Okay. That's basically it. I'm not going to do this practice mode. But like, that's kind of the game, right? There's not a whole lot to it, if we're being quite honest. But I think what it nails, like, you know, as advertised. It's super bowling. It's pretty super, in my opinion. Looks great. Fun cartoony sprites. Good vibes. Good music. Fun little, like, turkey radio broadcaster turkeys. I don't know if they're actual turkeys. I assume they are, because it's bowling after all, right? Let's go back to the full cam. I feel better playing that immediately after playing Ultraman Japan. My body doesn't hurt anymore after that. I feel good, even. Don't feel bad, that's for sure. Ugh. Super Bowling. North American release. Again, that's requested by Wacky Deli. Thank you for your request. Where does this go on the list? Let's start with the obvious here. Is this game better or worse than Ultraman Towards the Future? It's absolutely not worse. It's definitely better. Two sports collide, however. Is Super Bowling better or worse than Super Ultra Baseball? Super Ultra Baseball has a lot going for it. I'm not going to lie. I would even hypothetically say I have more nostalgia for Super Ultra Baseball than I do for Super Bowling. Like, I have a lot of good memories of playing Super Bowling. It makes me feel good. Just like Bustin' makes me feel good. Apologies. Ghostbusters is fine. But don't clip that. Super Ultra Baseball is fun. I also think Super Bowling's a lot of fun. I think they both have good sprite work. I think Super Bowling's has more style to it. But Super Ultra Baseball's got the juice. Like, the gimmick goes a long way. However, it's just a gimmick. I've noted in the previous episode, that gimmick really only takes you so far, and then what you're left with is a fine Super Nintendo arcade baseball game. Would I want to keep playing Super Ultra Baseball? I mentioned before too, like, you do like 5 innings, maybe even just 3, right? That's kind of it. Then by then, the music is getting on your nerves, right? Because the game's way too long. Yes, you can choose less innings. Actually, maybe that counts for more than I thought. The mistake is choosing 9 innings and actually playing a full game of baseball. Is the experience of playing a full game of Super Bowling better than playing a few innings of Super Ultra Baseball? You know, the music in Super Ultra Baseball, not bad, just very one note, right? It's hard for me to say now that it gets on your nerves because you just play for too long. Is that the game's fault? Or is that my fault? Or is that baseball's fault? Let's be honest. I think it might be baseball's fault. The more I think about it. I'm going to say Congratulations, Super Bowling. Your new number 5. A strong number 5, though. I will note. I think I've put too much onus, or too much. I put too much weight of baseball's mistakes on Super Ultra Baseball. It's a good game, but it's not that game's fault. You have to play 9 innings of it to be sick of it. Like anything, right? Too much of a good thing. Usually not a good thing. You know? Gotta meter it out. Super Bowling, though, fantastic. Incredible. Quaint, yes, again, but strong. Strong entry. In my heart, I might even say Super Bowling above Super Tetris, even in my heart, knowing the service that game has paid and making me feel good, right? Wacky Deli, I'm sure you can agree, right? However, this is the science. The science doesn't lie. We know this. It's truth. Truth only. Thank you, Super Bowling. Thank you. On to the next game, huh? How long have we been going for? Let's double check this. Okay. 2 hours. 2 hours, 3 games in the bag. It's good pace. It's good pace. It's good. Probably do. I got 3 more games on this list. I did not expect to go through all of them. But some of these, I'm not too sure how quickly or how slowly we'll go through them. But we'll see. We'll see. This next game, I actually don't have any familiarity with. This is a new one for me. I want to say this is the first game that'll be on our list that I've actually never played before. Like, ever. I didn't even test it out, to be quite honest. Super Godzilla was a new experience for me, but I had seen clips, a couple clips of how do you know play that with game centered CX. I've also seen screenshots of it and played it through just once, very briefly, just to test it out. But I did not see the depths of which that game would go and how it would make me feel. This one. Let's get to it. Let's get over to the gameplay. This game is called Venom Spiderman Separation Anxiety. This one is requested by Rand New. This game sounds loud. I'm going to turn that down. It's music, though. Huh? Oh, it's going places. It's got motifs, multiple ones even. All right. Wow, indeed. Impressed already. I'm gonna turn down a little bit more. I love this music, but I'm trying to do a show here. God damn it. This game was requested by Rand New from the Voidburger Discord. Shoutouts to them. Again, bunch of lovelies over there. Please check them out. Voidburger now famously not in North America anymore. Fantastic streamer, but they're the timing, the times of which they operate, much different these days. I was very curious about this because I'd seen this game in video game magazines before, along with Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, which I believe this is the sequel to, spiritual successor maybe. It's also a two-player where Maximum Carnage was not. That's interesting. Okay. I've also been aware. No, I was not joking about the title, Taylor. It's literally just separation anxiety. When this got requested to me, I'm just like, that's a hell of a phrase to type to someone. Like, I request separation anxiety. It's like, hey, look, it's very personal. Let's get to it. Spider-Man or Venom? It's like a Ken or Ryu situation where, like, you're on Spider-Man first. I guess I'll pick Spider-Man, right? It's Pride Month, Venom. Taylor, you're so right. Let's reset. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I apologize, even. Yeah, the only other way I've been familiar with this game was actually not this game directly. It was through Maximum Carnage, which, again, saw in video game magazines. Oh god, this is made by Acclaim. I just realized that. It's not going to be a good sign. I saw Maximum Carnage actually being played by Smite through their incredible Arcade Pit series, which please go check out Smite. I can't do a shout out. That's strange. Okay, well, whatever. It's in my chat. That's fine. Or is it / shout out? That's there we go. Perfect. Well, yeah, I think they played Maximum Carnage as one of the challenges there, and boy, that game looked bad. But let's check this out. I've been told this is better. Been told. I love this music, though. Okay, we got a punch. Got a jump. I think Spider-Man can jump better than that, but... Okay, web shield. That's fun. Y to swing. Can I attack out of that? A little bit. Chack. Okay, standard punch combos. Do I have a dash? Kind of. Okay, definitely have a throw. I'm just kind of jamming on buttons here. I don't have a throw, do I? No, I don't. It's kind of just the grab attack, unless someone has a manual there at home and wants to tell me, but... Okay. Kind of a limited move list, if I'm being honest. I guess, okay, let's try the web stuff. That's why we're here. Oh my god, I said I was going to pick Venom, and I picked Spider-Man. Gotta fix that. It's Pride Month, after all. Happy Pride. Spider-Man says... No, Venom says, Happy Pride. Taylor says, we have Streets of Rage for kids at home. Yeah. Waggly, I like the music in Maximum Carnage more just because of Green Jelly. Excuse me? Green Jelly? Excuse me? What are we talking about here? There we go. Let's do this right. Incredible. Just, you know, copy and pasted right out of the comic books. Venom's got a punch. Got a funky tongue the entire time. No animation on it, though. Okay, got a shield. If I see, okay, so I hold directional button and press the web button. Maybe I'll do a scorpion spear situation. Why to still do that? Funky jump kicks. Still just a grab move. Alright. Lining that up seems hard. Okay, just goes right into a grab. Alright. I would love it if there was a throw, however, if I'm being honest. Is there another move here? I'm trying to hit multiple buttons at the same time. That hurts people, apparently. Unless I'm mistaken. Let's try it. Okay, sure. Why not? I don't know how I did that. How did I do that move? Did I hold a different direction, maybe? Okay, we could throw objects, right? Nothing inside? Wouldn't mind a health pickup. I'm not trying to do these grab moves, necessarily. It's just doing them. Curious how I did that, like, ground pound. By being honest, like, the grab window on this grab, like, for, like, how close I need to be is ridiculous. Even, like, a little bit annoying. Okay, got a backflip, which is kind of fun, I guess. Power hit, I don't know how I'm doing that. Is it like a press and hold? Okay, I got a shoulder bash. If I double tap forward and hit the attack button, that's good. No Hadoukens, as far as I can tell. Of course, they gotta have ladies as enemies sometimes. I like their fit a lot. How am I doing that ground pound? Let's try to figure that out. Definitely seemed like a move at the end of the combo. It's like Taylor says, Venom's webs are made of a very different substance, if I had to guess. Yeah, you know, like... Who can say what it is? Who could say? That guy got a gun. Didn't look like a gun, though. That looked like a flintlock pistol. You know, everyone in New York, they're strapped with flintlocks these days, you know? Or in the 90s, I guess, when this game was made. Barbie can block over there. My God. Still, oh God, she got that hair attack. Still have no idea how to do that ground pound. You know, it's a beat 'em up, right? I think it's... The art style is not bad, right? I don't know if... You know, hey, maybe this is my first time playing the game. I don't know if I love the combat. It doesn't have a whole lot of variety to it, as far as I can tell. Like, shoulder bash is nice. I don't like how I can't do that out of a dash, necessarily. It's kind of, I have to, like, do it from a standing point. And we died already? Skill issue. Game over, game over. Do I continues? Excuse me? I didn't get past to, like, the first stage. What? Music's good. Still gonna say that. But what the hell? What just happened? I guess let's try Spiderman now. Separation anxiety first to not being able to get to the first. Yeah. I don't even know who the first boss is. Is it another spider person? Is it Electro? The Rhino? I don't know. Oh, the range on that uppercut is not incredible. I would love... Oh, we did a throw. Okay. Hold up and attack when you grab them. Okay, I guess. Cannot direct that, can I? Okay, I can, a little bit. Can I even move when I grab them? No, you cannot. You can only go left or right. The feel on it is not incredible, I will say. That uppercut has no range on it whatsoever. Still got the shoulder dash. Great, I guess. I love this sprite where Spider-Man's holding that trash can up like he just found it in Legend of Zelda or something like that. He just needs the, like, the music stinger. Okay, maybe we're doing better now because we know what the throw is. That uppercut still misses all the time. It is deeply upsetting. Okay, I think I might know how to do that kick that he did. Or I thought I did, at least. No idea. I thought it was like holding diagonal down or something as I attack in a combo. Great. Great. Okay, let's keep moving on. I like how Spider-Man's walking kind of like Zangief, like a grappler. He's like, come here, I'm gonna get you. Except he doesn't do a spinning pile driver, which is unfortunate, to say the least. Maybe there's another SNES game that can feature that for us, huh? That kick just whiffed, which I think is also like a power hit of sorts equivalent. Wait, did that throw not even clear? Throw doesn't hit other enemies. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Or maybe I'm just missing. Okay, it does. Just, it's, again, the hitboxes on this game. Questionable. Questionable, to say the least. Gosh, come on. This is frustrating. It doesn't feel awful. It's responsive enough. I could just not know the moves well enough, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing what I need to do, which again, maybe skill issue, but like these missed moves that I'm trying to land are frustrating. Like to end that combo or whatever with that uppercut, like it whiffs maybe like every 2 or 3 times I do it. Like that time it hit, which is good. That time, miss. Just pure whiffed. Like, what is that? Yeah, the depth of field for the sprites, also rough. Like, they have a bit of a drop shadow, but like, that's not what I'm paying attention to necessarily, right? Okay, did that power move somehow. I was holding up an attack at that time, so... Come on, please. Yeah, maybe I should be using more jump kicks. Or maybe not, because I just get hit out of the air. Great. Fantastic. Like, notably, a half-decent beat-em-up will have a move that's like a screen clear, right? If you, like... Final Fight. Another Super Nintendo beat-em-up. We'll see maybe where that ranks. But, like, something to, like, help you when you're in a jam, right? Like, and yeah, it usually will cost you a little bit of life or something like that to use. But it's a way to, like, get past the idea of getting stuck in a beat-em-up, right? It's like, I find that to be relatively... Oh my god, you're right, Taylor. Look at this. He's like... Yeah, like... You're not gonna do it in that suit, my guy. It's gonna be bad if you do it in that suit. Like, I don't think this Spider-Man put a zipper on this thing, you know what I mean? Oh my god, come on. How did I do that kick? I still have no idea. God. What? What? Typing into Google. Spider-Man separation anxiety. Move list. One guide and walkthrough for this game because the sickos at GameFAQs. Always the best. They're the best. We've got power-ups here listed. Would love to know the controls. Alright, music, relax for a moment. Especially in my ears. Literally can't even think. Gotta run, which is double tap. Gotta ram, which I was doing. Double tap into X. Jump, jump kick. Backflip. Then hit B. This can hurt enemies also. Web swing, which I was doing. Web jacket? What is a web jacket? That's what I call it. So I'm literally reading this word for word out of this GameFAQ, which I would note is, I think, for the Sega Genesis. Web jacket. That's what I call it. So just tap A lightly and the enemy will be wrapped up for a couple of seconds. Okay. I don't know what the A button equivalent is for Super Nintendo. I would have figured it out. Hopefully it's the A button. It's the jump button though, I think. Special move for both Venom and Spider-Man. Hit B and X at the same time. Spider-Man does a tornado kick, and Venom does. I did not find that. Switch superhero. Only applicable if you have more than one superhero. If you do, please press Y at the sound of the tone. What? Are we even playing the same video game? What? At the sound of the tone? Are we leaving a voice message? What's going on? At the tone, please press Y. I don't know. I don't know. Use superhero. Call superhero out to do your dirty work. Hit the Z button for more information. What? Who wrote this goddamn pack? That's it for the moves. Nothing in here about that kick I was doing. Am I even looking at the right game? Spider-Man separation anxiety for the Sega Genesis. Okay. Are they different games? I mean, I was under the Super Nintendo category. Gosh, I love that someone just had a game fact in here that is just the story script of this game. Got some Pro Action Replay codes, I guess. Should we try this one more time? I have an opinion already of this video game. It's not good. I don't think it looks bad, necessarily. It looks of the era. I think it's very funny, some of the stances that Superman has, you know? Or Spider-Man has, not Superman. Let's see if we can find this special move. And then we'll call it. Yep, that's a swing. That's the shield. That's the backflip. And what is that? What is this jump that goes up and down? Like, it has to go up and down. It's not. What the hell? Yeah, jumping a bed. Like, whoa, I'm climbing. Okay. That's me attacking, apparently. Just. What? What are we doing here? What would be the purpose of this? Still can't find this screen clear move, and I'm literally hitting every combination of buttons I can find here. Wow, like Spider-Man really taking it like strong style in this stance, but it still takes damage. I'm hitting the triggers even, like LB and RB, and like nothing. Like, what was that jump, Spider-Man? He kind of like, what? There's more jumps in this than there are attacks, as far as I can tell. What? Okay. Like. What? Okay, well, okay, that looked like a screen clear to me. How did I do that? How did I do that? It's literally just B and Y. What was that? What are these? It is okay. First and foremost, I'm hitting those. I've hit those buttons in combination multiple times, and it does not come out. I'm trying to do it after a jump. Well, yeah, that flailing jump. What is that? It hits both sides and is kind of not really a screen clear, but it hits on both sides at least. Oh my god, please just hit. Okay. I need to test this out. Great, that's not how you pick it up, but sure. Why is the timing on this so bad? Like, you know, technically this would be, you know, like Y and B on the Super Nintendo controller, right? Like, I'm hitting them both at the same time. Skill issue? Maybe. Why did I lose my game capture? Hold on. Hold on. What's happening? It's so upset at me for not liking this game. My game capture just die or what? What's happening? Let's try flipping scenes. There we go. Look, I love the sprite of Spiderman right now. He is about to take the biggest dump of his life. Parker, keep it together. Also a huge dump. Let's talk about where this game ranks, huh? I don't hate Acclaim like some people. Spiderman's makes Taco Bell, yeah. Taco Bell and no fly pants, right? Surely he's smart enough to come up with a way. He's a pretty bright kid for the most part. Especially if you got that Iron Man money backing you, like anything's possible. Could be like, you know, could be Master Chief situation, right? Maybe suit jacks him off or something even too. Anyways, this game's bad. I don't have much against Acclaim necessarily, but like, you know, they have some good games, none of which come to mind. I guess, you know, Acclaim helped, you know, put out NBA Jam and stuff. Another game maybe someday we'll take a look at. But like, boy, I'm actually taken aback at how unresponsive this game feels at times. Again, like, game feel counts for so much, you know? Especially when you have games that are like older like this where, you know, no analog sticks, right? No, assumedly, extremely complicated mechanics to require hyper complex input from a user. You know, you could say fighting games and performing different moves. Sure, complexity, which is great. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But the margin for error then becomes so much smaller. Where you gotta nail it. This game does not nail it. You know? Like, am I bad at it? Maybe. You know? I don't claim to be that good at video games. But like, holy cow. I feel like if this, like, obviously the first time I played it, like, I just tried straight button mashing my way through that sucker. Nothing, right? Didn't even get to the final boss. I figured even how to do a few moves, including one as strange as climbing on a wall for some reason. I'm assuming maybe there's some platforming later. I don't know. Do I want to find out? Not really. Not really. It's kind of bad. Where does this game rank? Is this game... Sorry. Let me use its God-given title. Venom, Spiderman, separation anxiety. North American release, 1995. Is it worse than Super Bowling? Yes. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Is it worse than Ultraman Towards the Future? You know, I didn't mind the way that this game looks. I think it's got a good comic book look, right? Sure, those rips out of the comics for, like, you know, before you actually get in the game, those don't look incredible, but hey, it's doing what it can at the time, right? Comic books are a big deal back then. It had to do what it could. But as soon as you're in the game, you know, like, it's got there's nice cell shading and stuff on Spider-Man. I think it's funny that he's doing this diarrhea pose. Venom is Venom. Don't use this Venom as your Pride Parade mascot. That's for sure. Did a couple moves that are, you know, I had a web shield. The manual said that there was a move for me to, like, tie them up in webs and stuff. I couldn't even figure that out. Like, it said, you know, tap the attack button and stuff like that. I was tapping the shit out of that sucker. I was trying to do that kick, and all I got was this thing, which I don't know what that was, but it did some work. My Hero Zero, I have no idea what that was either. Okay. No idea how I was doing it. Let alone that spin kick thing. Just no chance. The throw felt like dog shit. Just generally speaking, the whole game does not feel good when it comes to combat. And, like, you liked it because of how yeah. Look, hashtag relatable, right? Hashtag relatable separation anxiety. Put that in your books, right? Put that in your profiles. Is this game worse than Ultraman Towards the Future? I don't think it is. No. I think it is. I thought for a moment. But, like, we made progress in Ultraman Towards the Future. I got past, like, the first fight even. The moves in Ultraman Towards the Future, just as bafflingly bad. But also, this game, also bafflingly bad, but, like, with greater swings? Not literally, that was not meant to be a Spider-Man pun. I apologize. That's not... Thank you, Ojusama. It's bad. It doesn't feel good. But at least in Ultraman, like that jump kick I was doing in that game was far more effective than anything else I was doing in this game. Better sprite work in Spider-Man? You're not wrong. But did Spider-Man do a Mode 7 like get big? No. No, they did not. You know? This game had that really good music track. I'm not going to take that away from it, right? Yes, Spider-Man did not give us Spider-Man did not give us the Golas, if you remember. The Golas, that fun Alf-looking motherfucker, right? The freaks in that game, incredible. Except for that one that I think it was Bogan. Or was it? The one that looked really sick. That like Liv was telling me I had to like put out of their misery. That was a little sad. This game is just sad though. How many brain bonds does Spider-Man have? We'll never know. That's true. It's true. There's no Bonnetiers in this game. Bonnetier. Apologies. Respect on the name. Ultraman. Japan. 1990. We played today. Is Spider-Man separation anxiety worse than Ultraman? 1990. You know? It's really funny, right? To think about these two games that are side by side. These Ultramen. You would think that them being tied so tightly together that they would share so much of this hatred that I now have in my heart for them. But no. Venom, Spider-Man, separation anxiety. Better game than Ultraman, 1990, Japan. That game just hurt me today in a way that I won't forgive. Hurt a lot of people in the stream, if I'm being honest. Like, and I don't blame them if they had to stop watching after that. It's just, ugh. That game made me want to throw up as soon as I saw it. This game, I was grooving, baby. It was good times. That music. I would say it did majority of the heavy lifting for making this not one of the bottom tier of games. I mean, it's in the bottom tier, let's be honest. Not like the bottomest of the bottom tier. Don't even have to think about Super Godzilla, but still, that's, hey. You know, you don't have those are depths of hell that I don't know if we'll see for a while, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Thank you. How are we doing on time? Let's take a look here. 4 p.m. Eastern. 2 hours. Oh my god. How long am I playing these dog shit games? I'm giving them way. You're right, my Hero Zero. Like, even I'm surprised by my patience for this stuff. Because like I'm giving it the fair chance for sure, but like I'm not putting on this frustration. This is real. Like, again, this is a new game for me today, at least with Spider-Man, right? But like, ooh. Like, as an old, I know where my limits are in terms of my nostalgia, generally speaking. But I'm not the only person out there that says things like the Super Nintendo is one of the greatest consoles of all time. And I'm not taking away from that. Obviously, subjectivity, blah, blah, blah aside. There are people who will claim that even with objectivity and with no subjectivity whatsoever. And I'm like, I'm not going to take that away from you either. I get it. I understand. I'd lived through it. But this is why I'm here today. figure this out and understand, right? But like, boy, the breadth and depth of this catalog knows no ends, that's for sure. Let's move on, shall we? Thank you to Ranu for that recommendation. Talking to them before putting it on the list, even I was very skeptical, obviously, and they recognized it. They knew what they're inflicting. Shout out to them. It's not personal. I fully understand science is not personal. Next game on our list. Let's load it up, shall we? Let's try and have a better time. Better days ahead. There are, many better days ahead with this series and games. Let's get to the next thing. This game. So, we'll get into it. Let's get to the gameplay, huh? This is Mario Paint for the Super Nintendo. Recommended by 2 people, actually. Let me double check who. Taylor definitely gave this a recommendation. This is also recommended by Famicom from Abby Russell's Discord. Taylor, of course, wonderful community member of the various X-Fanbyte Discords, including the newly minted VGBs run by John Warren. And of course, if you're driving, close your eyes with the wonderful crew of John Warren, LB Hunktears, and Nikki Grayson. This game is really something else. I definitely owned this growing up. I had that goddamn mouse ball mouse, which... What's up, Piggy? UMU. I wouldn't know how to say the last bit of that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Mario Paint came with that mouse, right? And it came with a mouse pad even? Like a hard plastic gray, extremely American Super Nintendo gray mouse pad. That I wish I still had those things, lost to the dust of time, unfortunately. This game would have been like peak era of also PC for myself, where Microsoft Paint, right? Like, yeah, that's there's foundational pieces of creative software. Like, if you didn't have Microsoft Paint or a computer at the time, right? Like, you had Mario Paint, probably, right? And like, I'm using, of course, my mouse, which is a laser mouse. I have to like change the sensitivity on very much because this game did not care for that. It was also using a ball mouse, so... Alright, let's start this off right. One shot, one kill. Headshot. R.I.P. Mario. Got him. Also got him. Fantastic. You'd love to see it. Interactivity right out the gate, This still creeps me out. I have no idea what's up with that R with the single eye in it. It kind of sounds like a baby or something. That's hauntingly scary. I for invert, sure, why not? Incredible. Fantastic. Changes the music too? What? Yeah, this is peak Mario doing weird ass shit and Nintendo being freaks about it, right? It's like this in like the Game Boy camera or something, right? Or like the sticker printer for that thing, remember? Like, what are we doing? Incredible work. That's what we're doing. Pick the T, we can draw. Get this little guy. Right? Fantastic. Also, now I can't click on anything else. Oh no, there we go. Some credits? Sure, why not? Way to go, Hirofumi. Eureka Terramano. Yeah, great. Also, you know what's actually surprisingly rare? Like, an end credits that uses full names like this at the time? Like, are you kidding me? Mouse maker staff? Okay. Sure. Like, I literally can't name another Super Nintendo game, especially of this era, where they're literally listing their full names. Right? It's incredible. Ooh, screen shake. Oh, yeah.
Hit it! Face! Hit it! Face! Face! Face!
You love it. I love it. Oh, what's up, Yoshi? This is where it's at, though. Incredible! Just... I love it. I love it. Everything about it. Let's get in there. Look at these weird people doing sit-ups. Sure. Love it. Who wants to draw? I can't draw. I'll be very honest. I'm very bad at drawing. Let alone on a computer with a mouse. Like, you ever played Pictionary? Like, this is about the extent of what I can do, right? I could do like a nice smiley face. It's barely a smiley face. Are you kidding? No, there's an undo though. Like, this little fucking dog. You only get one undo, by the way. Not a whole lot of memory on these carts. You know what I'm saying? That's better. Great. Color palettes, of course. I know if you change on these, you can like get a little bit of it's kind of a weird orange. It's like definitely like orange texture, almost like an actual orange. You know what I'm saying? Let's give this guy a little stem. Sprite stamps are cool. Oh, we'll get there. This rainbow? Happy Pride, y'all. One thing I love about this is that like the rainbow is actually like mapped to the background in a lot of ways, right? Like I could be drawing this again here and I won't get the same result, right? It's almost like the background layer is there already, or like expecting like a pattern in itself, and then when you like use that marker or whatever you're using, obviously I have like different felt tips I can use here too, which is great. And like you're almost like doing a removal layer over top of it so it can show this pattern behind, right? It's a smart way to do it. I think these are like also just fun patterns, more fun patterns. forgot you actually got like, there's actually a fill tool here with the paintbrush. Oh god. Oh god. I cannot back out of this, by the way. Look at the little paintbrush, like thinking, working icon. That's fun. I really fucked that one up. Yeah, that sound also, like, oh, I mean, let's be honest. All the sounds in this game. Fairly top tier, right? Eh! Stupid dog. Look at this. Look at all these palettes. It's incredible. Let's put a little... Oh no. It's too thick. Let's bring that down a little bit. Oh god, even if like you move your mouse too fast, like, it is a marker, right? Try to trace this a little bit, you know? Come on, oh no. Let's fill that a little bit. Just drew over all that stuff I just did, but that's fine. I just want to see it fill. Great. Great. You can see it's actually in a grid too, right? Like you can see how that like perfectly lines up, basically. And I'll do that for all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, now I have that stuff in there. I can't undo. That's as far as it goes. I guess technically I can get the marker tool, right? Yeah, just do some clone stamping. I think that's the Mario head, right? Or Luigi, technically, I guess, with the hat. Yep, perfect. Let's get this lined up. It's like, you actually want to line up right, or not, if you want, I don't know. Do whatever you want, it's Mario Paint. Right? Get freaky with it too. It's like, what if we grab a little Yoshi in there? Sure. Why not? Pretend this is like, you know, Mario Maker or something like that. Give Spike Helmet Mario? Sure. Or just like, you know, what if, I don't know, let's put this like, right there. Yeah. Sure. Let's grab a Galoomba. Not a Goomba, right? Galoomba? Am I saying that right? It's right in there. No layers. Obviously, Photoshop, this is not. Yeah. Fantastic. That's art, baby. That's art. You love to see it. And you know, if you want to get real freaky with it, I know you can like, even like, whoa, click and drag. It's like that Galoomba's doing bullet time or some shit. It's great. It's great. Now, you might be wondering what this little guy is. I did test this yesterday. Just to remember the extent of which Mario Paint offers. Oh yeah, you have a spray can here as well. It is a Kirby. Thank you, my hero Zero. What if we just spray painted a Kirby? But again, you can see it's tiled in the background, which is fun, right? I'm just kind of like revealing the Kirbys behind the scenes. Great. What's this little guy? I don't actually remember what this is. I changed my icon to something else. Oh. Line tool. Okay. I find it funny that this line tool doesn't actually like There's no anti-aliasing, obviously. But it can only like do lines with like certain fills enough, because I guess it's also like it's the background sticker that I'm using, right? So like if I chose just like straight black, I'm assuming, yeah, the line will be a little more consistent at the very least, right? Listen to these sounds, right? Circle tool, I assume? Yeah, sure. It's a good looking circle, you know? Like, it's so pixely. But like, that's the time. It's perfect. It's perfect. Different thicknesses, obviously. Sprayed painty-ish versions of it, too. 2 Kirby surrounded by the entrails of their opponents? Yeah. One. I mean, these two will fight, right? There only can be one Kirby to rule them all. And the only way to do that is you got to cut off the head of the other, right? And then you absorb their power. And then Kirby puts his sword in the air and goes, I am the one. I think that's how Highlander goes. I don't remember. Anyways. Shout outs to Christopher Lambert, I guess. Big old bomb is the back out or cancel of this, which is really fun. Now this actually took my surprise. I did not remember this until I tested this out yesterday. I did not remember this game has copy and paste. Look at that! Incredible! I had no idea. That's actually like impressive technically in a way, right? Like, I mean, we take like clipboards in, you know, for granted these days, but like in this game with as little memory as it has, like, but why does it actually not work like this now? Yeah. I'm impressed. It respected the transparency that, you know, like, not transparency, but like the unfilled layer. Like, this game doesn't have layers, obviously, but like, it's impressive. Yeah, the only thing is like there's no free transform, like equivalent of like Photoshop or something, right? But like, impressive. As far as I know, like this tool, you could change the orientation as well. Oh, I lost the copy and paste. As soon as you come off the tool, you lose it. So, but if I did this, grab that, will it go the other way? It does! It inverted it! Like, incredible! It doesn't save the memory as soon as I click into another menu, but hey. Rotated. Incredible. Incredible. You know? You love to see it. Love to see it. 10 out of 10. No notes. And of course, you got erase here, right? Which I know if I click some of these, it'll like clear the whole thing. But even this was fun. Look at that. A rocket. And it goes honk. Like. All these have different effects. That was some enthusiastic scratching. Oh, whoa, whoa! Ringu is happening in my Mario paint. Don't come after me, Samara. Oh, God. Ooh. Incredible. Let's look at some of these other tools, huh? Also got... I don't remember what this is. Still got a palette to pick from. Okay, let's... Sure, some Mario heads. Oh god. Oh god. But sure, why not? Oh, this fucking... This baby face gives me nightmares. Next tool. Typefaces. Typefaces. Taylor. There's one thing I know about Taylor. They love fonts. Look at these fonts. Very basic, let's be honest. Right? Not a whole lot here. However, how about lowercase? Okay. Sure. You know? How do I change color? Set size? Yes, we can change the size. Big or small here. Oh, I'm doing reverse still. Let's change that back to normal. Right, okay. Paint tube thing for color. Great. Its hearts are fun. Blindingly fun, apparently. This rainbow stuff is fun, as always. Another one, though, wasn't there? Yeah, this sparkly stuff. Get a little preview on the top left. Mm-hmm. Great. It's art. That's art, baby. Put it in a museum. Lowercase, got numbers. Kanji as well? Probably not every character possible. That'd be very, very difficult. But there's a lot here. 4 pages worth. Sure, why not? I can't read any of this, but... Sure. Why not? I'd love to see it. In fact, I remember when I was young, I thought I could try to, like, draw, like, what my name is in Chinese, using, like, Chinese characters and stuff like that. Not through using this, but, like, kind of, like, putting it together a little bit. Like, these are all just very basic characters. Like, I think some of these are numbers. I could be wrong on that. I would absolutely need to be correct on that. But, that's fun. Stamp maker. Oh, listen to this music. Hear that bass?
Bass.
Ooh, ominous.
Bass. Bass.
Look at this little dog! When I don't touch anything. Oh my god. Look at him go.
Bass.
Yeah, the levers on this thing, like, great. Incredible, even. This is erase, I believe. But yeah, if I hit load, whoops. Like, it's the Kirby I made. Why not? You can edit it or whatever, right? Like, fantastic. Fantastic. Animation? Y'all like animation? I love animation. As far as I could recall, like, these different sizes will give you more frames, so like 4 or 5 or 4, 6, or 9 frames of animation. But then you have a smaller palette to work with. Because I guess, you know, memory constraints. So if I chose 4, you only get 4 frames of animation. Go 9, you know, like something as simple as, what do we got here? Come on. You know, Mario hanging out, Where's the, no, not that. No copy and paste tool in this, interestingly enough. I just realized that. So actually, let's do this the better way then, no? Let's go. Let's get rid of this Mario. Paintbrush. Let's do Yoshi. Nah. Actually, no. This won't work out. What I was thinking. I was trying to like paintbrush like this walking animation of this Mario going. Can't do that. So yeah, we're just gonna go. Actually, you know what? Let's back it up. Let's go to 4 frames. Nope. My headphones are... Battery notification just popped up in my head. I have to change headphones after this. Okay. I'm doing this as if he's running backwards, I guess. I didn't take that into account. Sure, Kirby at the end. Let's go. Path. How does this work again? I have no idea. Oh, wow, look at that. Up to 100 seconds of this nonsense, sure. We're not going to do the full time for that. Almost got 69. Almost. Animate, sure. Speed selector at top. Wow, like that's like surprisingly smooth to like the action that I was actually moving my mouse. I didn't even recognize that. That's fun. Could I add music as well if I had some? Put a little, get rid of the UI because why not? It's up to speed. Oh my god, they're fighting. It's like watching a Dragon Ball shit happen in front of us. Incredible. Yeah, the UI is like super friendly. Like as soon as you start using it, you kind of generally know what you're doing. Obviously as an adult, that's easier when we've come so far with, you know, photo manipulation and stuff like that. But when you're a kid, like this stuff was not that hard to figure out, right? Let's go to the music. Why isn't there anything here? Let's come back to that. Save and load. I had some music loaded or music done the other day when I was testing this out. But I'm afraid if I do it here, it's going to get rid of everything else. So let's just do this for now. Oh, right. You can choose the music for the UI. I mean, the other one's way more iconic, right? Like, it's the one that we all remember. This is not bad. This actually feels more like actual Mario music, you know? Ooh. Not a whole lot here, if I'm being honest. That's it. This one's just silence. This dog is... They just threw a mask on them. Mask up, COVIDing over. But we're going to pick the original music. Let's stick with that. Mouse speed. Look at the way this is represented. Like, it's just a menu for how fast your mouse is for sensitivity. Which I totally forgot that this was in here, actually. Ooh, this cheetah. Look at those stars freaking out, spinning. The hair, you know? That turtle ain't going nowhere. Let's be honest. Oh. Okay. A little bit. Look at this little motherfucker. It's just incredible. Incredible sprite works here. I want to see that cheat again. Great. Smooth. Love to see it. I don't want my mouse to go that fast. Alright, folks. Oh, right. This gets rid of the UI. We all know why we're here. Actually, let's do music first. I had to load up what I had. I guess say goodbye to all this stuff, unfortunately. These load menus. Have you ever seen a robot like this before? I like that it's actually like plugged in, which is kind of funny. The save menu is just like things dripping into that funnel on the right. And when you load it, plops out the other end, which is really funny to me. Coloring book, I think you can like load up things like this fun Mario art, right? If you want to like fill it in, it's a good time. I did that lots when I was younger because I couldn't actually draw. Not on this, at least. There's fun animals. Look at that hippo. That camel was a little blocky for my tastes. The koala looks like a lot of fun. That crocodile. Yeah, that crocodile. It's a good time. It's great. Happy birthday. My God. This is actually surprisingly half decent art here, you know, like this is like these were not painted in manually, you know, like these had to have been like copied in from a separate source that the developers did. There's too much good pixel work on this stuff, you know what I mean? And yeah, you can copy and paste the stuff onto the cake using the copy and paste. Like, it's incredible. Incredible. It'd probably be very hard because like some of these objects, maybe not the most square. You have to get some accuracy on that. Look at this aquarium. Look at this aquarium. Look at these fish. Look at that mermaid. You know? You know who it is. Right? What color were the seashells? Are they also blue? They are now. Great. Hands down. Fantastic. But also we're going to do the, you know, the updated Little Mermaid, right? Perfect. Perfect. I think they were purple, the seashells. That seems right to me, I think. Yeah. This little motherfucker. That crab ain't having a good time. You know? All these cloisters, these Pokemon. You'd love to see it. This might be like, you know, the ass end of a Slowbro before it hits, right? You don't really have a great pink here. That's better, but it's a little too hot, you know? Actually, wait. There was one. Oh, right. I forgot. I can right-click as well, which goes back. Easy. Sure. Sure. Right? Couple of star U's. Why not? Yeah, that shark looks dope. I'm into this shark. Actually, let's go that. Oh, I can't anymore. No, I screwed up the undo. Oh, it's fine. Hey, you know what? Fun, you know? Live your best self, shark. Super dope. Super, super dope. Let's check out the music. So everyone, I think, has seen this at some point. This music, it's actual musical notation in a way, but there's definitely a lot of limitations here that I didn't remember. Like, one, note length is not something I can actually specify with these fun sounds. Okay, xylophone. That's just Yoshi. Very star-like. Trumpets are fireflowers. Great. Great. That's a pig. That's not a swan, but hey. There have been fan updates of this music engine. Yes, I've seen some of those videos, and it is incredible. Like, it's an actual, like, engine on its own, right? This fucking baby sound. Send it back. Not PG. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound right. It's a good airplane. I don't understand why this is a boat, but sure. That's a fun sound for a car back in the day. Yeah, why not? But me? These hearts? That's bass, baby.
Bass.
Yeah. So I threw this together in a short little while. I don't think I can actually let that play for too long, or I might get DMCA'd. But it works. It works. Right? I'm not a music person per se, as much as I pretend to be. But it works. I love it. As a kid, I spent so much time in this menu, like, and just putting the most random shit you ever could. And like, now when I think about it, with having some music history, right? Like, even just knowing, oh God, I didn't mean to do that. Like, you can like really double up on notes, right? In a way. Why won't you go here? Whatever, it's fine. But like, I think if we do this, actually, hold on. Switch to exclusive incoming. What? Who knows? I actually believed you for a moment. I'm like, please. Oh, right. Okay. I see what's the problem here. You can only put 3 notes on a single line, which I get it. Channel limitations and stuff aside, right? But I like having the drums being real beefy, of course. But anyways, I'm not gonna mess around too much with this. I think people, generally speaking, know what this is. And it's great. I love it. Like that you can change tempo. I like it. Add some preset music in there and whatnot. But let's move along, right? Anyways, what I was getting at. Let's take a break. This kind of break. Oh God, I need to make my mouse a little bit faster for this. Let's fuck up these flies, am I right? Get my APMs up. Swatting these goddamn flies. These hornets. Come here, you fucker. No! Oh, no. It's too early for that. Won't stand for it. Great. Didn't stand a chance. These little bombs! Bomb on flies! What? Love that doorbell sound? double kill. Double kill. Kill-tacular. Oh god, oh god. One thing I didn't realize until I was a little bit older. Oh god, screen blinking, I'm sorry. Oh god. Is that, like, it actually matters where your mouse is with these projectiles that come at you? Which is fun. You actually have to, like, avoid it a little bit with your mouse, you know? Mouse speed, big deal on this. Right? Oh! Damn. Oh god. What? Come on. Relax. Oh god. Oh god. Getting greedy. Getting greedy. Getting greedy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got him. Easy. Easy. Taylor says this is the most proto-warrior shit. So of course I was having... Yeah. Look at this. Look at these hands. Look at these hands. Get these hands, flies. New music. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thankfully they slow down a bit if you don't get them after a little while. Oh boy, these hornets are the worst. Oh, I thought I had the iframes. Whoops. Clicking too hard. I love everything about what's happening right now. I actually purposely did not play this yesterday when I was testing this out. Because I want to remember how this experience is, and it's delightful, right? Oh, these hornets, though. Ah, Got greedy. Got greedy again. I keep hitting the right mouse button, too, because I'm getting too excited. One left. Oh, it's blinking. I'm sorry. This boss is just the same every time. I kind of wish there's more variety there, you know? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Ooh. Spicy. Come here, you. I guess the trick is you gotta lead him out, right? Ah, jeez, I screwed that up. Come on, come on, come on. Good, good. Well, sacrifice. We're just going for it. It's like Dark Souls when you got like a little bit of life left on the boss. You just got to go for it, right? Look at that explosion. I don't remember how many of these stages there are. Does anyone out there remember how many levels before it, like, I know it like loops over, right? Oh gosh. I don't remember this. These sound effects. Ah! Damn it. Oh, no. Ah, no. Oh, still going. Thought that was going to be it. Oh, I guess not. Ah, man. Rough. All right. All right. All right. We're still alive. 20 left to go. Oh, gosh. This might not last. This might not last. This boss probably has us in the bag. It's blinking. Yeah. Ah, screw you, laughing bug. Goddamn robo-bug. I won't stand for it. That's great, though. A lot of memories doing this. A lot of memories playing that. Like, even, like, aside from all this art stuff, right? And the music thing, which I spent a ton of time in. I love it. I love it. Let's go back to the full cam, shall we? God. One thing that's actually funny is trying to... This mouse control makes things a little awkward on the PC, admittedly. Kind of takes over your mouse. Mario Paint. 1992. 92, huh? Wow, Taylor. Out the gate. Just no holds barred. Just says, make it the number one, huh? I have a lot of fondness for this game. Not only do I have a lot of fondness for the game, it's just absolutely delightful, right? It hits certain, not even nostalgia notes, you know? Yes, My Hero Zero. That is absolutely correct. Nintendo could not be weird in this specific way ever again. Does that mean it's aged poorly? Or does that mean it's unique? Or is it both? Right? Here's where my struggle is with this game. And I will call it a game, right? I mean, not even just because it has like the fly swatter stuff in it. It is a game. To me, when I was a child, when I was growing up, because I'm very old, MS Paint was a game to me.
It's what you hearing. Listen. Yeah. Fuck what you heard.
Nope.
What? Fuck what you heard.
Come on, DMX. Fucking.
Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's real.
It doesn't want to give me the sound clip for it's not a game. But it is a game. It's just a fucking game. I love Mario Paint. Heart of Hearts very easily could be 1 or 2. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Why would I come back to Mario Paint if it weren't for this series? Is Mario Paint something that I would load up on my own? My own volition? I don't know. That's a me problem. I fully recognize that. Have I lost the wonder that's in my heart to enjoy something like Mario Paint? I'm not saying I had a bad time just now, just re-experiencing it, or even just the other day when I was testing it out to make sure everything worked, right? It's still delightful. Okay? Chris. Del Focus, please. Please. Let me finish. Just let me finish. I'm disappointed in myself that, yes, I don't want to play Mario Paint. I don't. I'm just being real. Okay? I'm being real. I don't want to play Mario Paint again. I just don't. I don't have a good reason to. It's not that it's dated. Sorry. Let me retract on that. Technology-wise, yeah. Like, I'm not using it for like a photo manipulation tool. You know? It's simply not a game that inspires the kind of things that I look for today in a video game. Okay? It just isn't. It's not like I'm even going to like open up Photoshop for God's sakes or something and draw in the same way. It doesn't inspire that same joy, unfortunately. Is that because I've grown up? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Time changes us all, right? It makes me sad to think about. Like, this is a literal self-realization I'm having real time about myself and my relationship with Mario Paint and where it used to be for me as a child. And it makes me a little bit sad, if I'm being very, very honest about that, okay? I think Mario Paint is excellent. I would love to show, you know, like my nephews, like this game. And just imagine what they could do. Like, I have a nephew, okay? And for him, currently, like, fun for him is, you know, like it's like the equivalent of like pulling out the iPad, right? And you just give them like the paint kind of drawing tool or app in there, and they're just like finger painting, right? And that's the game for them. They just want to see it do the fun colors. What if those fun colors could also be like fun rainbow stuff? What if clone stamping Mario all over the place? Kids love Mario, that's for sure. What if they could learn what music was because of Mario Paint? Legendary. Incredible stuff. Or animating. Learning what tweening is. They don't say tween in this, but we know what it is, right? Frames. You know, like... Mario Paint is an incredible product of its time. And unfortunately, I have to like put bold qualifiers on of its time. You know? And that's not a flaw. It's not Mario Paint's fault. That's my fault. Mario Paint shows us the flaw of human nature. You know what I'm saying? It just is. I bet I could show it to a new generation of kids and it'd probably be a struggle, you know, let's be honest. They're not using mice in that way, right? They're touch screening. If I showed them Mario Paint, they'd be like putting their finger on the TV to try to figure out like how it works, right? Let alone giving them like the Mario Paint mouse, you know, with the ball in it. They'd be like, what the hell is it? Right? Mario Paint reveals who we were once in our lives. It is unfortunate today when I look at it. It feels like I'm missing something within me. Just like true art. You're right. You're right, dull focus. Taylor, I would love to believe I am still who I am because of Mario Paint. I am who I am today because of Mario Paint. That is true. But unfortunately, sometimes we have to put down the things that we used to have to pick up new things, right? I'm not lying. I am literally having an existential crisis on stream right now. Like, and it's unfortunate and it makes me a little sad. Mario Paint, where does it go on our list? Is Mario Paint a better game than Ultraman Towards the Future? It fucking absolutely is. Because that game, I won't even get into it. Mario Paint, is it a better game than Super Bowling? Yep, it is. Sorry, Wacky Deli, but I think you'd understand. It is. Mario Paint. Are you better than Super Ultra Baseball? Yeah. Of course it is. You know, as much as that Super Saiyan fastball gives me joy today, this game still gave me joy today. It is better than Super Tetris 2. You know, granted, caveat: if I was given the Mario Paint mouse and mousepad today, I might not have had a good time. There's a chance. Let alone, who knows if you can find a working ball mouse these days. That plastic, that like those rubbery plastic balls that are inside ball mice, like as you know, plastic's just oil, right? Those things decay over time. It's like, you remember like those movie, those like photos we've seen of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rubbery vinyl-y suits, from the TMNT movie from the 90s. Like the way those decay. Like, I'm sure there's someone in the chat also has had like an actual mouse that is like, has like rubber along the sides and stuff like that, and like that decays in a way and gets like really grossly sticky, like, or like kind of like rubs off in a way, and you can't like wash it and like fix it or something, right? Like, it's actually like the material, like, I don't even know if it's like because of heat, but it's just like the molecular bonds just end up falling apart over time, right? Same thing with those mice. It'd probably be a bad time to use. This game is better than Super Tetris 2 plus Bombless, even though I love Bombless. Here it comes. Is Mario Paint better than Cybernator? That's a video game ass one Dan Reichert would say. Cybernator, in my mind, quintessential is a strange word to use, but it is a strong benchmark for what I consider to be quality video games. It's just niche enough, in a way, not that affects its ranking, but it's like, it's niche enough where not everyone has played it, that's for certain. So we might have seen it in like Nintendo Power or something like that at a time. But it's like, there's a bar of quality for what some today may call the quintessential B game. You know what I'm saying? Super Punch-Out is above, obviously, a B tier game. It's S tier. We've established this as much. Cybernator, great. S tier classic, not quite, right? Mario Paint, is it better than Cybernator? It is. It absolutely is. It is better. Even with everything I said about the existential crisis I'm experiencing about it, what it represents today, even if I don't want to play it, high bar, right? It's a complete package unto itself, because there's truly nothing else like it. Here comes the real question. Is Mario Paint better than Super Punch-Out? It's not. Y'all saw this coming, right? It's just not. I'm sorry, Taylor. I really am. It's just not. I will gladly play more Super Punch-Out right now, tomorrow, and the day after. Do I want to play more Mario Paint? I could try to figure out the rest of, Seven Nation Army and the Music Creator, which is fun. Could I color in more of the aerial that I put in the paint? Yeah. That fun shark and the fish around it. Pokemon ass cloister hanging on the bottom. It's great. It's all great. Sound effects, the wonder I was having at just even the menu before you even get, or sorry, the main intro screen menu before you even get into the video game. Like, incredible. Mario Paint's the number 2. I hate to say it, but it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I have one more game. Shit. 3 hours, 47 minutes, huh? Why did I choose 6 games? Should I save this for next time? It's almost 5 p.m. Which I'll definitely spend a lot more time. I'm going to save this one for later. Not to end on a... Is this a bummer? No. Actually, no. I'm taking this back and reclaiming it. My feelings on Mario Paint right now, as sad as they can be for me to realize in my feelings about Mario Paint. I'm glad to know this. I'm glad to know that Mario Paint is number 2 in my heart. I'm glad to know that Mario Paint has given me an existential crisis to remember who I was, because that also means I know what I have to get back. I know what I have to reclaim. This is therapy through the ranking of almost every Super Nintendo game. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if other future Super episodes will be this challenging in a good way. I fully appreciate y'all joining me today. Shout outs to all the cool follows that I had today. You know, thank you to Slackinator for that raid earlier. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Del Focus. Thank you, Taylor. Let this radicalize you rather than lead you to despair. Coined because of Mario Paint Pro. Yeah. Let's go see if we can find some like Sartre quotes to like pull to philosophize about, you know. And you're welcome, My Hero Zero. Thank you as always. And everyone else that followed and joined previously. Man. Let's look at the schedule for other streams real quick. Oh God, please don't make noise. Oh God, it's going to be a little bit. Apologize. Tomorrow's stream, I think I'll be getting back to like a little bit of Sekiro. I might flip that. I'd plan to play some Rocksmith as well. Get back to that, you know.
Brave.
It's been a while. Gotta get back on that. But also, I don't want to lose that Sekiro touch either, so that might be a last minute call. We'll find out tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. If you're watching the VODs, thank you very much as well. Please make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff. I hate doing that pitch. Of course, socials are all here. If you're watching this VOD, maybe come check me out live if you want. Maybe give me a follow. Won't miss a stream that way. Also will help me out get to number 50. I fixed that. It used to be 100. That's not right. 50 is the correct one. 26 to go. Not bad. We got 10 games on the list. Like, incredible. You know? Like, 10 games isn't... Wow. Top 10. You know? Super Godzilla. Top 10 video game. Way to go, Super Punch-Out. You're a good game. Number 1. Deserved. Well deserved. For how long? But next time, actually, even next Monday, we'll figure out where maybe some other nice batches of requests from wonderful people across the Discords and a couple other handpicks by myself. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. I will see you later. Bye-bye.
You did a great job, Street Fighter.
What?